Hey, it's the Oath Keeper again. Got a real quick message I'd like to pass on to all the leadership of the GOP. Something that might help you out as you traverse this whole thing of trying to figure out which person is going to get the nod for the Republican Party to run. There's 16 of you guys running so far, and the only one that's making any sense, the only one that's in step and in sync with the majority of the Republican Party is Donald Trump. Now let's let that sink in for a moment, because I'm no Donald Trump fan, but he's the one that's making more sense than any of the rest of these yahoos that are trying to get the nod. And what do? You take a page right out of the Democrat playbook and you attack him, and you try to call him in, and you try to reel him back, and you try to do all of these things that you don't need to be doing. I mean, that was pretty simple, right? But instead of letting Donald Trump do his thing, instead of looking at what's going on and looking at the results and the response that the American citizens are giving him in support of what he's doing, you attack him. And then it becomes a big issue that you want Chris Christie and Jeb Bush to be in this group, and I don't know of anybody that's willing to vote for them, even if they wound up being on the ticket against whoever. Whether the Democrats pick the socialist, either one of the socialists they got, Hillary Clinton or Bernie Sanders, these people will write someone in. And I want you to understand that, because there's no one that I know, in person, online, or even heard rumors of, that's going to vote for Chris Christie or Jeb Bush. So please, stop insulting our intelligence. Stop attacking Donald Trump. Learn from what the man is saying. The country needs a good, strong conservative. Now, is that candidate going to come from the GOP? I seriously doubt it. So now we're looking at third party. And if Donald Trump, for some reason, doesn't get the nod from you guys, and I seriously don't think that he will, because you guys are going to run somebody that's just as close to the Democrats as you can run them, which is exactly what the country does not need, and the majority of your supporters do not want, by the way, then you're basically going to hand them the election on a silver platter. A silver socialist platter, that would be. So it's really pretty simple. Number one, stop acting like the Democrats. Number two, run a good, strong, solid conservative. The farther to the right this person is, the better it's going to be for the party overall. And if you decide not to do that, and you decide to go with a Chris Christie or a Jeb Bush, be aware that people like me, they consider themselves to be constitutional conservatives, people that believe that the Constitution is the law of the land, and people that believe that you and the Democrats are taking us way off course of what the Founding Fathers wanted, we will find a third-party candidate. And you guys will find yourselves gone the way of the Whigs. Now, if this hasn't been clear enough, if this hasn't been concise enough, then please let us know. And I'm sure that, as many people as we need to bring to D.C. to explain it to you slowly and in English are be willing to do that. But hopefully you'll understand in this, because this is pretty much, the last straw. Because the majority of the Republican Party are conservatives. You've ignored them for far too long. They're mad as hell, and they're not going to take it anymore.